Okay, let's make this quick. All right. Journeyman, journeywomen, this is a hero's journey. Coming in my weekly live stream. It will become better and more proficient as time progresses. But right now, this is what I got. What it is a recap of my previous video and an update of my current video that will be up on this Friday. Again, this is a hero's journey with Dr. D, here to encourage, to inspire, to educate, and to motivate, helping you get beyond your first move. That's my mission, that's my model, and that's what I try to do on a weekly basis. The last 4 or 5 months, I've been on a hiatus, but I feel encouraged right now to move on and see what the end gonna be, as I say in church. But right now, this is not meant to be a long or lengthy live stream, and it may be if there was in future I'll be having streams, and I would be engaging back and forth with individuals having call-ins, and that's my goal, my objective in the future. But for now, this is my live stream, just doing my recap of different things that I'm doing, but recaps of the past video. Right now, I'm doing a series of, and a series means that it's a, when I say a series, y'all, it means that it's a video that has at least 2 parts, but this video has 3 parts to it. Now, the name of the video is called Purpose and Regret. Purpose and Regret, like what is and purpose and regret saying, are you building a nest for an eagle, for a vulture? You know, and and that's what I'm talking about. I had two different sections. Previously, I have one coming up, and this will be the final piece of this this talk where I'm talking about eagles. I'm talking about vultures. I'm really talking about life and purpose. But my last segment, I was talking about. I kind of opened up a little bit about the nest, but explaining and expounding that the nest is the habitation in which you build aspiration and dreams. And aspiration and dreams, to recap, is your chicks. It's the things that you put in your nest, and the nest is your mind. It's the things you're allowed to come into your mind, and that's why I explained a little in depth on the previous video, and I will try to wrap it up this week, explaining why or not why, but just asking the question. Asking the question, are you building a nest for an eagle, for a vulture? And y'all might find it interesting or maybe funny. I had a critic, somebody gave me a thumbs down, and I'm so excited because some people are under the guise that you have to have good. Uh, I believe any feedback is good feedback. That means somebody's listening. Is actually challenge somebody to think about some things. And this individual actually had a yeah, he had something to say about vultures because he felt endeared to vultures because he said he lived around vultures and he walks around vultures every day. And he said, I don't mess with them. I don't take their food. I was like, I don't take that food. He said they're just the nicest, kindest creatures, and they fly. And it was really just interesting to me to actually see that I live around vultures too. I just don't make it a point to find what the latest possum is in the middle of the road or deer carcass and see a group of birds neck deep in a rib cage. I mean, that's not my pot of tea, so to speak. But I'm not denigrating his perspective. His perspective is really good. He's saying that they're kind creatures, and and hear me when I say this. When I talk about certain creatures, these are symbolic. This is this symbolic to how I feel that trying to get people to understand these are things that connect to how things come in your life or infiltrate your life, or how you allow things in your life, or you don't allow things like in your life, or how you don't take control over things in your life. So I'm trying to create a parallel to have a person understand um, how to understand certain concepts about living or existing. But what really was good that he gave me a comment that caused me to think. And actually, I said it was interesting, and I asked him how so. I was trying to stir up more engaging conversation, but he didn't come back. He didn't come back to expound or talk about anything. But in any case, I was just, I was all right. I'm getting critics, and which is meaning that he took time to look at the video. He took time to look at the video, and it sparked him to think about some things. And maybe he didn't say nothing because he didn't have nothing to say right there at that time. Um, but neither here nor there. I mean, that was fine for me. I thought it was a milestone that I got a critic. I got a thumbs down. It took me from 100 to 88. Said, shut your mouth. Shut the front door. But that's all right. That was really cool. That really was cool because I read it. He didn't just do one line. He did like a paragraph. So, wow. If y'all ever want to see it, just go on my YouTube channel because I do a YouTube channel, YouTube, and this is promotion. Just explaining to everybody that I do videos from week to week, and I'm open up to the people. I'm to have communication, and I'm open to for suggestions about new material to put out because I don't mind putting out because my goal is to help people get beyond the first move, and that's my objective, my goal. That's my aspirations and my dream. So like I said, my last I did 2 videos already. I have a third installment coming this Friday between 9 and 12. That's when I post my videos, and I do encourage everybody to if you find any value and content in the video, please don't hesitate to subscribe and hit the bell for notifications. And don't forget to give me a like, and that would be appreciated. Uh, that would be appreciated, and this pretty much wraps it up. My chat's not long. My lives are not long on a weekly basis. I'm just trying to give a recap that I talked about. I talked a little bit more in depth about Nest on the last week's video and how our Nest is our mind that we need to actually take time to protect, and we need to protect the eye gates and our ear gates as well because these are things that plant in our mind, and we try to implement things that lay in our mind. I mean, we bring things to life or to maturity, just like any chick. And when it's put in your nest, when they're put in your nest, you feed them, you grow them, you train them to go to maturity. Now the thing is, that you always want to understand: are you the one putting the chick in your nest, or did somebody plant it when you didn't know it? Because somebody else's chick or aspiration and dream, the aspiration dream that's in your nest may not always be yours. So you need to evaluate what's going on in your mind or who's feeding it to you, and how does it pertain to your goal, your purpose in life. And if you don't know your purpose in life, you need to really search it out because I think the most thing Les Brown said it best. He said he probably got it from somebody else. It's Miles Monroe, I believe. He said the 2 most important days in your life is the day you was born and the other day when you find your purpose. Because they connect, because you was born for a purpose. So don't leave this life not knowing your purpose. And don't think you're too old to fulfill your purpose. As long as you got breath, it's always a chance to move. And with that being said, this is a hero's journey with Dr. D. Every day you get up vertical, make it your goal in life to always move forward and never go back. And check me out this Friday on YouTube / A Hero's Journey with Dr. D. Check out my videos. I usually put um, I tag in my Facebook book, but when you click that, go to my YouTube page and you find any value in the content, go ahead and click it because I have other things that I'm doing. I'm trying to update my community, help me enlarge my community so I can help individuals become better, especially in the time of pandemic. So with that being said, again, I like this intro. This is my second closing. Um, every day you get vertical, make it your goal in life to move forward, to always get up and move forward and don't look back. This is here, General Dr. D. Peace and blessings, and I am out.